Matt O'Reilly is not moving from Celtic in this transfer window. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And Football Insider are reporting that the only way he'll be moving will be in the summer, not this cold excuse of February/January time we're into. The later time of winter, and I tell you what, it's actually 14 degrees today. Considering there's been storms and everything, that's actually quite toasty. But Celtic will settle for a toasty 20 million for midfielder Matt O'Reilly in the summer window. They also say there's no possibility that he's going to be leaving in this window. We've seen Girona linked to him, what was rumoured, 30 millions. Some people comment Dembele dollars, if you remember all that good stuff. Honestly, I don't think Celtic were ever going to sell O'Reilly in this window. Big moves like that just don't really happen in January because, you sell him in the summer, it's much, much easier to replace him. It really is that simple. And I mean, just to read the entire quote, it says Celtic will demand a fee of at least 20 million for midfielder Matt O'Reilly in summer window, and there is no possibility of the 23-year-old leaving the Scottish Premiership leaders before the January window ends. End of quote right there. So, yeah, Matt O'Reilly staying put at Celtic, but will any arrivals be coming into Celtic? It just seems to be all Rangers at the minute. And yeah, Rangers were pretty dead as well, but the Shankland rumour has rolled on this entire month. Out of nowhere, we've seen Mohamed Diamonde, looks like 4.5 million, which I think is just absolutely mental to think that could be happening. I mean, 4.5 million for a guy that's got 11 months left on his contract tells me that Rangers highly rate this guy. There's no way. I mean, 4.5 million on a guy that's got like 5 years would still, what we've been spending recently. You look at in the summer, you're spending that on players, all right, complete duds and Lammers and Dessers, etc. But they had contracts that had to be bought. This guy's only got 11 months. It's 4.5 million. It just shows you how serious they are. But we've also got a bit of other news. Of course, we touched upon Burnley buying like a kind of a bit of a stake, like an agreement with Dundee. And the Burnley chairman has come out and said that other English clubs are eyeing Scotland, and I think we've noticed that quite a bit with Bournemouth's owner buying a stake in Hibs. I think that will happen, and you see Celtic, the City Group gimmick as well, but it's not, obviously that's a wee bit different. It's just more part of the same consortium. Here, I just don't really see Celtic or Rangers ever falling into this, but every other team in the league could, and hell, maybe that is the best opportunity for other teams in the league to compete with the old firm. Some teams, in the Premiership, like an Aston Villa, say they want to partner a Scottish team, say they want to partner Aberdeen for whatever's sake, they want to partner Aberdeen, and it gets Aberdeen a bit richer, and Aston Villa can loan out a few of their players. Like, we've seen this season that a lot of players have been recalled, like that Mikarev guy for Arsenal. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. Then you have Owen Beck. But I think, sending your players to the Scottish Premiership is a pretty good... It's a pretty good testing ground. It is. Now, obviously, yeah, there is some shite teams in the league like Livingston. There is plastic pitches, yada, yada, yada. But the reality is, could we... But then do you want to just see the league become a complete loan fest for the English Premier League or other leagues that might want to have a partnership? No, you don't really want to see that either. But anyway, guys, there's one final bit of news before we wrap this up, and it is Abdullah Sima is out with a long-term injury. Rangers without Danilo, Sima, and they're signing midfielders. What is that all about? Rangers, what is that all about?